Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at, right?
Right.
Right.
Wow. So,
Good morning.
it, we are in 2022.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
How has the new year treated you thus far? How's 2022 for you guys?
I love it so far.
Awesome.
Feeling good.
Well,
Feeling real good. Ready for
I
this.
feel good.
So good. Haven't had a chance to mess anything up yet, so that's a good thing.
Exactly, right. Well, ask me tomorrow.
Right. I've actually had some interesting challenges already. So it started off a little interesting for me. Woke up on New Year's, on January 1st with a headache, a massive headache. And it wasn't from drinking, you guys know. And so I thought, well, this is interesting, because I'm one of those people who like, okay, well, how is this connected in? What am I supposed to do? So yeah, woke up with the headache, and then so that was yesterday, right? The first. Gosh, I already feel like we've been in 2020.
Is it 2023 yet?
Are we in 2023 yet? And then so maybe it went through some massive shift energetically or something with the headache. Good morning, T Barb. Yeah, and then yesterday evening I was supposed to go to my cousin's house because my aunt is in town from San Diego, and I go out to my car and it's completely dead.
Oh no.
And then so I'm like, okay, car completely dead. I do not want to deal with this right now. I need to be leaving. And then I go to use Shannon's car, and I text her, and she's like, yeah, I left the keys right there for you. No, the keys are. She has both sets of her keys.
Oh no.
Well, I'm like, 2022. Peace, love, harmony. What? Where is? Yeah. So yeah, and then when am I going to deal with that? Like, so
Right.
because my morning starts early today, and so I have to call and get. So actually, my cousins are coming today to jump my car, but it's freezing, snow, and I don't know.
Wow. Well, see, that's just the hard part. You're going to get past all of that, and it's going to be all good from that.
Right? That's what I thought too. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm getting it all out of the way.
Exactly.
You're totally cramming it all into the first 2 days.
Cramming it in the first 24 hours of 2022. That's all good. It's all good. Nothing. Headache could well be from continuing shift of energy. Yeah, Mims. That's what I'm like, well, maybe that's what's going on here. But
yeah, I like what Marvita Dragonfly says. Off with the old, on with the new.
Amen. Amen. Lots of water. Yeah. Yeah. Deanne, I live in Colorado Springs. It is so dry here. So, yeah, I usually am pounding my tea at night and water, but I feel like you're right. Could be a lot of that too. Oh, Terry's in the same boat as me. So let's get it all. It's a tiger year of the tiger. I think I was born in the year of the dragon.
I'm year of the dog.
I think I'm the rat. I'm not sure.
So you're.
I think I'm the rat. I was just checking. No, I'm monkey.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm year of the monkey.
Very flexible person then.
I like to think so.
Yay. Yay. I don't know what dragon means.
I'm not sure what dog means.
Oh, Kathy's same year, right?
Jeanette is year of the dog as well. Hello. Oh, hi. Axel's here.
Oh.
Yes, hi.
Oh, Axel.
Cool. So if you have questions for us, go ahead and start posting. I learned a new thing from Scott today that we can actually star. So Sonja, you might want to know this too.
Lisa was telling me about it. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
awesome.
You can star and it goes into a special section.
It's real. I used it last night.
I saw that Constance had a question.
Oh, great.
Yeah. It'll make a whole star section for you. All you got to do is refer to that. Now you don't have to memorize timestamps and all that.
Do
just
all that. Yeah, I'm definitely trying that out.
Love it. I mean, what a game changer, right, guys?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
And there was also, Debbie, a question at 10:11 or 11:11 your time.
Oh.
Or was at 10:00 from Constance about taking a look at today's new moon vibes as well, which is a great question.
Oh, I like that. There it is. Gonna star that.
Mm-hmm. Look at you.
I'm just starring away.
I know. You're just wild woman over there.
Here we go. Deanne even has one. All right. Throw those up there. I can star you.
All right, Ron, we're going to be on here for 3 hours because you started 4,000 questions.
Okay, here's another one. I love it. This is so great, you guys. Oh, anyway, so I really get any political hits. DOJ is monitoring them. Okay, for now, but they are in hot pursuit of treason for selling USA. Wow, Dinah, that's interesting. I kind of want to look on this. Let's see if is treason on the table here? Is treason on the table here? I love this. I love it, Dinah. When things drop in on that, like that. I do feel there are a couple people that they feel like they have enough. Thank you, Scott. Love you too. Treason. I don't know if it's going to go through, but I do feel that. Oh, maybe Jared. Okay. Yeah, to protect our future. Injustice. Wow. Okay. You know that
Well,
go ahead.
Well, I was going to say I used I don't know why I did. I used the deck of character. I should have used something else, but I have 4 cards here. I did get swamp, so there's that. But I got
the swamp.
I got explorer and I got dust. And putting these together, it kind of makes me feel like if treason is on the table, it's a yes, and this is them really exploring the issue and like picking through the fine, details of all of it. So I'm getting a hard yes on that, and I also got tornado.
Yeah.
So that's a yes for me.
I feel like it's almost like they have to do. It's like they can't let this go to protect our future. To protect justice and But I feel like they're looking at somebody. I have whistleblower coming in that position, but oh yeah, see him pointing. I just saw he's pointing at him. He's like, yep.
Like, yep, it's you.
He did it.
He did it. So I think your hit, Dinah, is spot on. And we're going to be shocked. I just heard. Wow. Oof.
Are you done, Debbie?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first card I pulled is the devil. So
there you go.
There you go, right there. But I also pulled temperance, that they want balance, they want harmony to this situation. Got the 9 of Wands. This is going to be an ongoing battle. But ultimately I have the 8 of Swords. And look at that cage there.
Yep. Wow.
You know, there you go.
Catherine, blessings to you. Thank you. Yeah, well, great hit, Dinah. Great hit.
Excellent.
All right. I feel like
new moon vibes.
Today's new moon vibes.
First new moon of 2022.
Could you look at today's new moon vibes, please? Wow, Constance. Oh, so that, you know what I just saw was my headache. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with that combination there.
I don't know.
New moon.
Could be.
New moon. You know, if people are feeling like all of a sudden you're like feeling this sadness or kind of like that feeling or any type of emotion that kind of comes out of the blue, this new moon is offering this time to take some inventory there while the lights are down and you have this kind of space, you know, and the lights, when I say lights it down, I mean the new moon, like it's so.
I have a card that makes me think of what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I got my creepy guy. I got the 4 of coins, but this always makes me feel along the lines of the whole, you know, take with you what you need, what you require, what benefits you, and leave behind.
Yeah.
An opportunity to whatever the heaviness is, and I guess that's the sadness you're talking about, or whatever you're carrying that's not serving you, that you don't need. It's a good opportunity to move past that and try to leave that stuff behind. I got awakening too, and just the look of this card is kind of like that too. It's like, you know, stand firmly and move toward your goals on one end, and use that awakening to you know, the heaviness and the sadness on the other half of that card. You know, let that go for sure.
Yeah.
And I got and then I got 2 aces. I got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So, you know, new beginnings and charging forward.
Perfect.
Fill that cup full of love and hope and all the new stuff. So yeah, got good stuff.
Yeah. I pulled from 3 different oracle decks. I used my Moonology deck. I also used the Moonology manifestation deck, as well as my elemental cards. So from the Moonology, I got the full moon in Leo, and it says, don't let pride get in your way.
Whoa.
Oh, and
yes.
Year of the Cat, Tiger. What was it?
You're-
Oh, you're
You're
the
the
tiger.
tiger?
Yeah. So we have a
The Leo lion there.
little cat energy there. And then from the manifestation cards, I got talk less and feel more. That's the last quarter moon in Pisces.
Oh my gosh, and feel more. That's exactly,
Feel
they're
more.
like, oh, that's exactly what they're asking us right now. Take advantage of this time of when the lights are low, right? So new moon, lights low. Take this opportunity with these emotions being pushed. There's a reasons that we can go a little deeper and release. So I love that. Oh my gosh.
And with talking less and gaining more, this is where we gain more clarity. This is the mountain card. So this is great going into 2022 as well. This is the best time for you to set those intentions, figure out exactly what it is that you want to bring into this year and set that intention for this year as well. I'm not so big on New Year's resolutions. They feel kind of like,
Same.
so like, but when, you know, setting intentions is a completely different thing where you really go deeper, gain that clarity so that you can move into this new year.
I got goosey bumps. I like that.
Yeah, awesome. So I have chili. I was looking at child and lily at the same time.
I love combining words.
I have child and the lily and anchor, all very positive. It's time to heal and embrace some of these hidden things that are deep, and take that connection and bring in stability and understanding and grounding for yourself, because a lot of times these emotions, when they hit you out of nowhere, you feel kind of not grounded or kind of knocked off your feet a little bit. But take the opportunity, guys, to really do some work that really makes a change, that really helps you anchor in. Every time that happens, it's an opportunity. Whenever that kind of hits you out of nowhere, it's an opportunity. Look at it as an opportunity to release more. So this is what the new moon is offering us.
I love it.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're together. Let's do it. Let's just offer those things right now.
I loved it when we were talking about the new moon energies and talking about the chat was at 111.
Nice.
Love that.
Nice. Yay.
And earlier you said one of the questions was at timestamp 111.
Oh, that's right. And that was the moon question as well.
Oh my gosh. And that was the moon question. That is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Okay.
Hi, Melinda. Hi, Lisa.
Okay, so once you read the question, you can unstart so it's not in line. Just so FYI.
I love it.
All right. Indigo got 7 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and Justice in the last question. Beautiful. Perfect.
I like the Wheel of Fortune card.
Chippo, Happy New Year. Okay.
Work to get
All right. Can you read on how
I think that's supposed to be hard.
hard must Trump's guides need to work to get him not to be lying, cheating, despicable?
Oof.
I mean, right off, I don't think he's listening to his guides.
Yeah.
He's not. They probably are trying to work with him.
He is so closed off. Like
Yeah.
he is.
His guides have megaphones out. They're like, hello. Hello.
Reminds me of Electric Company. Did you ever watch the Electric Company in the beginning? She's like, "Hey, you guys!"
Yes, yes, it's totally it. Yeah,
I feel like mine have to get the mega out too. So you know what I mean. I don't feel like it's. They understand human experience. That's why they're doing what they are doing. Tone deaf, yeah, Dakota.
Yeah,
I feel like you're right about that. I don't, but I do feel, that they continue to, of course, they don't just let go. It's unconditional love and unconditional love and light on their part. And they will continue to unconditionally love him and try to guide him the best, and try to get his attention on things. And then when they don't, when he goes his own path or misses, they're there to, help guide him through the mess.
I threw down 3 cards from the deck of character here, and I got Candle. I think that's really them trying to, light the way for him. They're there. They're trying.
Yeah.
They're doing their part for sure. And I even got Mother, and they want the best for him. They are there to assist. And it's he's definitely on their radar. But I got Wrestling Ring too, so I think that's just his struggle.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, he's got his origin story is so sketchy. He's like a case study. He's just got a lot going on.
They really do try to connect. They're continually connecting and giving him that higher perspective, that enlightened perspective. But right here in the middle of these two, you have the Five of Swords. And let me tell you a little bit more about the Five of Swords, because it's almost like they understand. It's just not a win-win with him. Nothing's going to get through. But they will continue to be there and connect. They're not leaving or forsaking him because it's unconditional love. But this is what they're up against with him. Because, he's not listening. He's deaf because of his love of money and power. So that has overtaken, and hoping that he would learn a lesson and move from this. Apparently that it's not going to happen. We always hope for that, and we can send that also, that unconditional love that he learns in his human experience. But right as of now, it's not there.
Yeah, I got similar. I pulled the Ace of Pentacles. So the seed is planted. They planted the seed for him. And I love the unconditional love that you said, because I pulled the Lovers.
Yeah.
So, the love is there, but he's disconnected. I have the Page of Cups here. He's completely disconnected from himself. And then I pulled the Devil. This is what he's connected to.
Yeah.
Just his addictions and money and power,
manipulation, ego, all that stuff.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yes, Deanne, I feel you're right. Trump's lust for money and power will be his own undoing. It got, in scenarios like this, I'm just so grateful that that's not my challenge. I'm grateful that I was able to come in with some morality, a different moral ground than some of these people that we see that don't seem to have a connection to any moral ground.
Yeah.
So it brings me into a place of gratefulness that is not my challenge, right?
Right.
I love that I understand love. I understand, you know what I mean? I love that. And so I'm so grateful that is not, his life is not my life and my challenge.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
You know?
Here.
Because, I mean, we're all connected. We're all in this human experience. And it's like, I'm just glad that wasn't my challenge.
Yeah. And we want to, as much as he gets under so many of our skin, that we just continue to send him love and light to him. You know, I mean, there's free will. There's always a chance. I'm always like to be optimistic, but let's just, you know, the more that we send that negativity and the words of frustration and hate and all of that towards him, that's where we're feeding that fire there. We're adding fuel to the fire. So let's do the opposite of, and I know it's hard because, man,
yeah,
you know, I go through it myself, even just, I can't deal sometimes, but just sending as much love as possible.
Just
humanly
learn
possibly
from it.
can.
And, yeah, absolutely.
Love overcomes hate.
Yes. And so too much is given, much is required. We've been given the opportunity to understand love and unconditional love and higher perspective. So since we've been given that, we need to continue to send it out, especially to those who challenge us as much as he does.
Yes.
Right.
That's right.
Okay. Love, 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 says Terry. Absolutely.
All you need is love.
Love,
dun,
love.
dun, dun, dun. I was waiting for Lisa to come right on in there with that song.
I know. She has to bring in the tune for us so we can
the human
grab onto that. Okay.
Hi, Mark. Spirit Whisperer.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're time stamped in here too, so that's good.
Oh, nice.
Did we just? Oh yeah, we just read that one.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I can unstar that one. Okay, here we go. All right, great questions today. Thank you, you guys. And I just keep starring them when I see them, so that's great. I love it.
I know. I told you we'll be here all day.
I mean, how wonderful!
It is lovely. It's a great
tool. A game changer. It really is.
It's a great tool.
So, and Spirit Whispers in the house, hugging you. He'll be on with us on Friday. This Friday. Yeah, the three of us. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Will Biden pardon Leonard Peltier this year? Oh, good question. Leonard. Oh, wow. I do feel like there's a good opportunity here. It feels good. Feels positive. I wonder if it's this year. Pamela, welcome to the members. So keep a lookout Wednesday And if it's not done on Wednesday, it would be Thursdays. Depends on how the week's going. But where members only come together and we do readings of all kinds, even personal readings. And we hang out. Thank you. All
right.
Indigo got Temperance, Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit.
I got Temperance as well. What else did she get?
Three of Pentacles and the Hermit.
Okay. Well, I did get Temperance. And when I had that, I had it right with the Four of Swords. I'm not sure of the timing on it. I guess I got a pendulum, but I'm seeing this as maybe a little bit of a stall. You know, like something else has to happen before that can actually go through. But I got the Magician, and that's making it happen, is how I feel. And I also got the Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters for him, for sure. I got the King of Cups. That's the Biden card. And I got the Page of Swords. And I see that as, kind of a justice, a truth.
Yeah.
Moving forward. So I think so. But I
I'm just not sure about the timing. That's kind of what I was paused on as well. Like, not sure it's exactly this year.
Right.
I was feeling like there's definitely going to be some delays and things in that sense, and the cards are showing that. So the first card I pulled is the High Priestess. It's still kind of the unknown, and things are still in the dark here. And then I pulled the Moon.
Oh, yeah.
So just there's a lot going on. Proceeding with caution. This is something that they have to move with caution about.
Yeah.
I also pulled the Seven of Wands. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Definitely a challenge. I had to pull a few more cards because I was trying to get to the answer. But I got the Hangman as well. So this is a transition. They have to look at things from a different perspective. And I got the Hermit too. I also pulled the Hermit. So, but ultimately I do have the Star. So I do feel like healing. I think it will happen. I just, again, like both of you, I'm not sure if it'll be this year or not.
I did my little pendulum and I got a maybe. It was just going like that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like one of those domino effects. One thing is going to affect the other.
Yeah, I agree.
Before we get to what we want to know.
I feel there's an understanding. I feel like Biden knows. And I feel like Peltier, I don't know if there's been some underground communication or but I do, I feel like, what they were showing me is, Biden with his hands, facing him and putting his hands on his shoulders and like, I know,
I've got you, but
I got you. However, they're still working on it. I mean, they're still working on it. You have the Seven of Wands there, the Ten of Cups in the middle. But that first card is the Three of Swords. So, and then the Seven of Pentacles there is saying, they're still working on it. They're still gathering stuff. Mm-hmm. So I wanted a little bit more clarification on that. And I feel like there's still stuff. He's still in jail for a little bit because not everything, you have that redacted paper, things not being shown yet that need to be revealed. So it's not quite yet. It's like they're not quite on they need to get on the right track here with him. Get the information they need specifically. So Biden's hands are kind of tide right now with this, is what I'm seeing. And that because, and I don't want to say this, but it's kind of like it would be a bad political move in this moment to make this choice. Because there needs to, because of all the links to the agencies like FBI or whatever, like there's deeper layers here. And until until this gets straightened out, we need to, he literally is asking Peltier just for a little more patience. We need to get this aligned first.
It's like those dominoes that I saw.
It's a domino. And because I feel like they're trying to get somebody else. Are they trying to get someone else?
They may be trying to get somebody that got him to where he is first.
Right. They're nailing down the truth. And if they let him out prior to this, there could be danger. And he could be in danger is what I'm hearing as well. So there's purpose to this. Okay. Yeah, he may be in danger if they let him out too right now. So, all right, good question. Another good question. There is, I feel like there's a follow-up question here. I kind of just talked about that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't we?
That's the other domino piece, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Will they find out who actually? Okay. We can do a 3-card yes or no, or a pendulum on this one.
I can do a little pendulum.
I feel they're on the. I feel like. Oh. Yes or no? Bigger fish. I keep hearing bigger fish. So.
I'm actually getting a big yes.
Yeah.
Big yes. Like really big yes.
Good.
I pulled 3 cards. I got the 2 of Wands. So I don't know if there's like 2 different people that they might be looking at, or
well, that's the thing. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
like there's some.
But with the Queen of Swords here, I feel like that they will come to finding that truth. And then I got the 10 of Cups.
Yeah, and I feel like they already know the truth, but they're waiting for that second one. They're like, there's another connection. They're trying, someone doesn't just take an action like that, right? There's someone who had, right? Someone else who had. There's
give the green light to.
Yeah. I feel like they're trying to
make it happen.
Get all the ducks in a row. So that's what I'm saying. I don't have to throw cards. All right. So, I'm like waiting for you guys to do like.
Mims said, "Boom, Sonja." Exactly, Debbie.
Boom.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Okay. I'll take that one out. And will Maxwell flip on Trump with his involvement with human trafficking? Well, we read on this earlier in Scott's, and and I had exactly that play out. I got the orange. I used Andrea's cards, and I got the orange card. I got the whole thing. So I'm going to say I do feel like that's probably one that will come in. I feel that that she doesn't like him. When I was tapping into it, when I was on Scott's channel, there's no love lost there. Like I feel like he disgusts her. And so I do feel like that would be a name that she would definitely put him under the bus.
Yeah, and his involvement's definitely there. I mean, I got the Lovers and the Ten of Swords.
Oh, yeah,
There's
no love lost there, is there?
No, and also and I was thinking back. I got a flashback of I remember when they were searching for her, or they captured her, or whatever, and all he could say was, "Well, I wish her luck." He was never, being, assertively going, "Oh, yes, we've got her. Good."
Right,
he was
right.
Like, well, she's going to do okay. So he's connected. I mean, duh. But but yeah, with the Lovers and the Ten of Swords, yeah, that's my answer. Yeah, she's going to flip for sure. Yeah.
Well, I only pulled one card, which was yes, and that's the Chariot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she does not love him.
Pulling him down.
He wears her out too. So
yeah, she's like so done. Yeah. Telling the truth. I feel like, wow, he's not the only one that she's pulling down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yes, I do feel like he's one of a few. She's going to be
lots of
revealing and telling the truth of a lot of people who are linked and what they were up to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not looking good for several people involved. But yeah, in the first reading, I got full on orange.
Full on orange. That says it all.
So we'll have that I wonder when. Hi, Jay. Welcome.
Hey, little bro.
Little bro.
Okay.
Melissa Thompson said, bleh, full on orange.
Well, I mean, look how much faster we go through questions.
Oh yeah,
we're
not spending half the time looking for them.
It almost there's like the energy. It's like everybody can breathe.
Yeah.
There's like no scrambling, and yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it really is. Is Ivanka going to jail? I think she's naming names, and I think she's going to skirt around the actual any time somehow, but
I'm feeling like she's not going to.
I'm getting a big no.
Yeah. She's going to skirt around. I think she's naming names. I think she was way out in front of this whole boat, and she's like, not going down with the ship.
I am not. Yep.
I'm going to throw some cards, though.
Yeah. I think she's part of bringing in truth here. To where they're, she's bringing in truth. And as far as going to jail, no. Mm-hmm. She was out front of this boat.
Oh, yeah. I pulled 4 cards. I got the Judgment card. like you said, being ahead of this. I think she knew this was kind of her wake up call. And I also got the Four of Swords. You know, she took the time to do what healing and contemplating and everything else during this time period. And she, the Five of Pentacles, of course, this was like major hardship for her, everything that she's gone through.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
at the end, I got the Page of Cups. She's going to come out sitting pretty in all of this. Like, she's got her glass of wine. She's just
Right,
hanging
she's
back,
like
watching that ship go down, but she's not going down with it.
She's not going down with it. There's still a lot of loss there for her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time.
Basically, you lose your family.
I'll show just a couple of mine. You were just talking about losing the family. I got broken heart. I think, going to have to read out, especially Daddy. I think that's a lot of what the broken heart is there, because you know that she's kind of his clone. I got Waterfall. She's got a ton of info to share. Vulnerability, exposing
people.
And she's not only a watchdog, but she's going to give the gift of information, is what I'm getting off of those two. She's just going to hand it over. Oh, and I forgot my last card. Circus.
Big time.
She's in that circus tent, so she knows a lot. And that's part of what I bet 45 is wishing he didn't have her all up in his shiznit, because she was practically sitting in the Oval Office every day like she was running the joint, so she knows everything.
Yep.
So yeah, she had her hands in all of his meetings and everything.
All right. Yeah, good question. Michelle My Bell. Democrats are going to keep the House, keep the Senate, and the Democrats are going to shock the world. This is our new saying.
Oh, yeah.
I love this. And so for those of you who this came, Kim shared this on Friday. And I felt like we need to really speak this out and continue to speak it out. So those of you who have a bad memory like I do, write it down and let's just continue to speak this out into the universe. Claim it. Democrats are going to keep the House, keep the Senate, and the Democrats are going to shock the world. So thank you. Thank you. Okay. I can't believe how fast we're going through these.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. I was just reading what Jill Graham wrote.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you.
So the High Priestess equals night, new moon, the moon, full moon. Oh, February. Oh, interesting. Wow. So there's some timing thrown in there. Interesting. I like that, Jill. Thank you. Okay. South Dakota. Jason Ravensborg killed a man while driving. September 2020. He told the police he thought he hit a deer. His story is fishy. Will he be impeached? So if I have this right, oh no, that was something else. That was.
I vaguely remember that story, unless I'm thinking of a different person. But he left the scene and everything, didn't he? When it happened? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Let me see.
I don't know of any. I don't know.
What they saying in the chat? I don't know. Well, let's see.
Yeah, he did. It was a hit and run.
I remember when it happened, my first thought was, I wonder if he was hammered, if he was drunk.
Okay, the guy was in his windshield, and his glasses were in the seat of the car, wasn't it? Is that the same one? Chris is asking. Oh yeah, so Connie's got it. The victim's glasses were in the vehicle. He had to have seen them.
Wow.
And Bond said yes, he left.
He just left. Okay, it's coming back to me.
Okay.
What's going on with this? Is this gonna... Will he be impeached?
He reported it the next morning. Yeah.
He may be, at least he... Huh? So is somehow that office saving him from being, like, indicted for this? Or
I'm kind of like seeing him kind of like seeing this, like him kind of like skirting around.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of like seeing this motion of him. Like they're showing me kind of like a back door. There's like a back door that, I don't know. Let's see what my cards have to say, but it's.
I did get the 5 of Cups for him, so there is going to be a sense of loss for him.
Mm-hmm. I do too. I have that.
Yeah. And, but I also got the Empress, and I got the Magician too. And I'm wondering if this is whatever is protecting him, putting both of those together, the Empress and the Magician. But he's going to lose something. And I got the 5 of Wands too, guys. So lots of conflict there. Maybe we're running into another thing where they're making sure that they're getting all their little ducks in a row to.
Yeah, they know he's lying. That's not a, it's not like they know that he's lying about thinking he hit a deer.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a delay here. A delay in this. But you can go ahead if you guys have more.
So I don't know. I got the 8 of Swords. I mean, this could also mean jail time too. Look at the person being trapped there as well. So he could be, found guilty for that. I also pulled the 3 of Swords. So there's definitely some heartbreak and, going through some stuff there. But then I also pulled the 6 of Cups. So past influences, and that's kind of what I'm feeling, when I was seeing kind of like going through a back door and just kind of waving around the situation. I do think that he is being protected, that there is going to, I don't know, it may take some time, but at the base of my deck, I have the Ace of Swords. So victory, think, possibly justice will be served. So I'm not quite sure.
Or at least the truth will come out for sure.
Yeah, or the truth will come out, something along those lines. But I do see him kind of, or something happening of it's kind of skirting around the issue.
My pendulum did that back and forth thing again where I can't tell what's going on.
Okay.
I didn't get a yes or a no.
I do. I do feel like, there is coming out. It will be discovered. We have discovery here. He will pay for. I feel like he's going to reap what he sowed. Right? You have the reaping what you sow here. I have the Hangman in reverse there, and that is delay because I have 2 delay cards. So it's just delayed right now. So we're not going to see it anytime. I don't know about this impeachment, but I feel like a possibility that he will maybe at some point walk away or need to make his own decision and say, I'm going to step down. That's a possibility, but he's delaying as much as possible, but he will reap what he sowed. And interesting, I just saw that sowing.
Ah,
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And there he is. That's the outcome.
Yeah.
I don't, there's no more information that came here as far as, being held accountable to it. But that could be coming down. He's going to, it's just frustrating because it's all these delay. He's delaying.
Terry said, justice will be served somehow. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's kind of
Exactly. Yes.
Here. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Whether that's impeachment or going to jail or
something. Yeah.
Something.
Heather got the 3 of Swords too.
Oh yeah. There you go. There you go.
It's so calm.
I know.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I honestly was just sitting here thinking, like, how can somebody possibly hit another human being and just my God.
Or hit anything. I can't imagine.
Yes.
You stop, right? If you hit a deer, you freaking stop and you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So, I'm seeing here that it's leading to this direction for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, reaping what he sowed, and I feel like the running part, that the running away is what at the end of the day is going to get him. Okay. Chris says, white privilege in your country, he won't go to jail. I know, I hear you. I feel like that's changing though, Chris. It's changing. We're on the yeah. Okay. Yes, Aries girl. You hit anything with your car, you stop and face the consequences.
Absolutely.
Correct.
All right, let's see what else we got going. All right. Yeah, Pamela. Hopefully he'll be made an example on that. Okay, well, it's January 6th, a test run to see what needs to happen to try it again. I don't know.
Feel like initially it was.
I don't think it's a test run. I don't think it was a test run. I really feel like, of course, they learned from it. So that might be what you're tapping into, Paulette. I definitely feel they did learn from this, but I don't feel like it was purposely a test run.
Yeah, they thought it was going to work.
Yeah.
They thought that was all they needed to do. Yeah. But now they are using it as a frame of reference for next time for sure. Yeah. Crazy.
So are we reading on will they try it again? On that part?
Okay, false teeth. Well, we can look into see, is this something they're going to try again? Let's look at that while I look for false teeth, Real Tarot's comment. Okay, right. She says, if you hit an animal, it would be you would have a completely different indentation in your car, and where it's hit and where the head is at the, yeah. So that makes sense.
Little forensic info there, yeah.
Oh, there's 2 comments. I missed the other one. Okay. I missed the other one. I can't find it. All right. Will they try this again? Is this something they're...
I'm kind of getting a yes. They might.
Yeah. Tell us the story.
Yeah, I have the 6 of Wands here.
Mm.
I think that they feel like they made some type of progress. And I also got the Justice card. That
They want
justice, fairness, and then I pulled the Devil. So
wow.
And at the base of my deck here, I have the Ace of Pentacles.
It's 12-11.
Prosperity
here. Wow.
So I'm kind of leaning towards a yes there.
Yep. I don't know what that looks like though.
Well, I'll totally go with your yes, and I got another little angle on this. I think that they're going to try it a different way, because I got the little elves. I think I see that as all them, and I got club too. Let's put these together. That's all them putting their little heads together for sure. With the master plan. Yeah, they still are afraid of reaching this phase, the sunken ship. Everything. They always feel like something's being taken from them. They always feel like something's slipping away, right? Mm-hmm. But I got door and I got house under construction. And then after these two, I was thinking about them just really trying to plan it differently this next time out. And my last one I got is spatula. And I didn't see this as the whole turning over information like we usually do. I just see that as them looking at their procedures a lot differently, flipping it around. Like, okay, they expect us to do it this way. Let's try it this way, because they won't expect that, So that's kind of what I'm getting.
Deanne, that's what I was thinking too. She says Capitol Police up their security and they're ready for this if it happens again. I feel like it'll happen differently. It won't be.
Yeah, Mims doesn't think it won't happen again.
Yeah. It won't. I feel it'll look different. I think the energy that we were tapping into, Sonja, is that the energy is still there with it, and they feel they want justice. They want to. There's still a big portion of people who want to get in there and do something. And here they are, coming together, wanting to do something, wanting to do that. However, there's the opportunity. The opportunity has passed. Like, if they were going to really, it would have had to happen already, because now, like Mim said, there's too much in place at that place. We may see things here and there, like little plans, because that was a pretty good yes, that they have plans for something. Mm-hmm. It won't look the same. It won't be on the it'll look differently.
Well, I mean, that's just kind of common sense too. Like, I mean, to try the same thing again, I think that, I don't know, maybe I'm giving them a little too much credit, but I mean, I think that they would try something different if they were going to do it again.
Right. And I do feel we might see some of that. Obviously, you got that. Lisa, what did you get?
Everything y'all are saying. I said I got the house under construction.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Planning, and I got that the elves and the club. That was them just kind of hanging out. And
you also said that you see it being done differently.
Yeah, I saw the spatula is flipping it around.
Yeah, they're gonna do it a little different, and I feel like the crowd of who it is smaller as well. I feel like we're going to be seeing some stuff coming out that shows some people guilty of things, and it's going to kind of halt some of them from moving forward. Interesting.
Oh, and I said the sucking ship too, because they always feel like they're slipping. They get so crazy. They always think something's being taken from them, and that's why that desperation is always flowing for these people. So it's interesting.
It's not going to. It won't be what we think, and it won't end well for them. Right. I feel really weird in this energy with this question, isn't it? Isn't that interesting? I'm trying to understand why I'm feeling like dizzy.
It's probably just that them scrambling, because they're working on something. I'm sure
they're on something.
Yeah.
And I think too, I feel like they don't really have a concrete plan yet as well, that they kind of don't know, kind of like feeling this kind of roundabout feeling, and they haven't quite pinned it yet of exactly what the plan of action is.
It's almost like go ahead.
No, I was going to say there's just still this kind of like, and it's not so much manic, it's just more of like a dog chasing its tail, going round and round.
I made a joke on Denise's channel last week that I see it's like a Three Stooges thing. They're just all like, they're just all over the place. But it's right. It's not really a manic kind of thing. It's just the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing.
Exactly.
And it's just chaos on paper and emails and texts and all that stuff they like to do.
They're lacking a leader, right?
Right. And they all want to lead.
Yeah, it's like, who do we, who was in there? They consider him a coward. This is how they see 45 now. You know what I mean? And they don't know who to trust and what to believe anymore. So you don't have that foundation. So you have a bunch of kind of like this energy around it.
Yes.
They're lacking that leader. So to answer your question, no, they won't try that again. But I don't know that we've seen that. We haven't seen the last of their movement.
Right.
It's going to look different. And right now, they lack the leadership, and who they followed into that, they consider a coward. It's interesting that card came up, because I really feel like they actually call him that, right? Okay.
Good questions.
Yeah, thank you for that question. All right. I can't get past how many questions we've gone through.
It's cool.
I love it. I love it. And Lisa, you were there last night. Interdimensional Awakening, right? Is that the channel? Karen's channel?
Karen.
Yeah. So if you all, wondering and want a platform where you talk ETs till the end of it, the end of that stuff, you know what I mean? Digging deep into ETs and all that, and experiences and what's to come and questions and like that. Interdimensional Awakening is the channel. It's Karen Elizabeth Sage Healer's new channel. And last night was their first night on. Mm-hmm. And it was pretty interesting, right?
It was.
Yeah.
I have to go back and
I was
check
very
it out.
interested. Yeah.
So check it out. I feel like they're, she'll post when she's going to be going on, but they want to try Saturdays, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. TMZ reporting UFO in Memphis, Tennessee sightings. Ooh.
Oh, where's Aspie at? Aspie's in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Aspie's always talking to the sky boos.
Oh, she knows. She knows. She's a part of them.
Yeah.
Hey, Vivian. She's connected. I'm looking forward to hearing more from her as the year goes on, as this energy all becomes much more strong.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. I can barely keep up with what's going on this planet.
They have video also.
Ooh, video.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, there's Aspie. Hey, girl.
Oh, Aspie's here.
She's like, what?
Okay. Will Trump be held accountable for COVID spreading the deaths?
Kind of feeling a no on that one.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Spreading misinformation as a leader. If they held every world leader at the time would need to be. Yeah, no.
I almost think in a way, he kind of has already been held accountable, at least for the spreading of disinformation, misinformation, all that stuff, because all social media got shut down so hard. That's proof enough. But will he really be held accountable? I don't know. You guys got to know on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I said, I get it. Like, it's just holding the balance right now. They're going to keep it redacted. Keep it. There's so many other things, and just kind of like, I don't know, holding the balance.
I agree with you on that.
There's too many other things to look at in the justice card for him. Although it's so unjust. I feel they had to, you have all these things that you're looking at. What's most likely to actually hold up if you bring it forward? And
I heard pick your battles.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's basically trying to figure out what is the best method. And I got the full. So, with COVID, that was the unknown for everyone and for the world, just kind of stepping into the unknown. And of course, he was the star. He was at the center of it all. And the center of the reading is the Ten of Wands. This is, the card of burden. This was a huge burden to bear. But I also got afterwards I got the Wheel of Fortune, and I feel like this is, this is the cycle. This is what we're seeing play out, and kind of going around and around with COVID right now. But the Page of Wands, I feel like, this is my free spirit. Is my free spirit card. I feel like it's just something in the wind right now, and that it's just kind of blowing in the wind, and there's talks of it, but nothing's really going to come of it. And then the Four of Wands is at the base of my deck here, and this is the Harmony card. So I feel like it's like I said, picking the battles. What battle do we want to pick here? And I don't think this is one strong enough to blame one person for so many deaths, even though we all know how it all played out. But I don't think that's where they're going to put their energy and focus into.
Yeah.
While you were talking, I had a song in my head. Dust in the Wind by Kansas.
Dust in the wind.
I don't know why. You must have said wind, but it was just
dust in. So I feel like a lot of what you're seeing there, Sonja, was kind of how it's playing out. It wouldn't hold up in court, like it wouldn't, because of it's new, because it was overwhelming and burdensome, and a lot of global leaders were following suit and trying to keep it on the DL, that they would use those in defense, and so they're seeing that it wouldn't. Yeah. It's not the battle to step into. Spot on cards. Wow. Spot on.
It's hard to get like actual evidence to.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's just in the wind. Yeah. You can't hold on to anything. There's nothing substantial there.
Exactly. Good.
That's right.
Yeah. Now that song's going to be in my head.
Well, I got the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So sorry, Deanne.
And her uncle loved that song.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Dust in the Wind.
Well, we're hugging you, Deanne.
Yes, lots of hugs. Wow.
We will not forget. See, we will not forget. We know we will not forget.
Yeah.
So, well, we went through those questions, and we went through all the starred questions. Pretty.
How many?
I don't know. A lot.
It was quite
a lot.
Yeah.
I want to say, because we added questions to questions.
Yeah, we've added questions.
Yeah. That's cool. I love it.
I know, Deanna. They have it recorded even.
Mm.
In future I wonder, Pamela, if in future generations it'll just be spoken, said, like that's going to kind of become part of history, that he same old song, just dropped.
Connie's doing the lyrics to my song there.
Though we refuse to see. Oh, I'm getting the chills on that.
Wow.
I am getting the chills on that.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Wow, Dan. All we do crumbles to the ground that we refuse to see. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's it. I need to mention this.
I like this. I like this question. And then we can talk about the spiritual growth thing that we talk about on Sundays. That we'll move into that. But let's look at this real quick. Did Ivanka ever wear a wire, so to speak? Did Ivanka ever wear a wire?
I'm getting that she didn't need to, and
Right.
I don't know what that means.
That's what I get too. I'm like,
Well, I was hearing that she was like the opportunity was there for her to do it, but that she didn't actually wear a wire.
I was wondering if it meant that maybe a room was wired. It wasn't so much she was wearing
maybe.
one.
like, yeah.
Is what I was kind of thinking or feeling. But I don't think she needed to.
I feel like she had like her first hand account of things would be sufficient too.
Right.
But I do feel this is a good question because I feel like they did ask her actually. I feel like they decided not to, because
the first card I pulled was the Knight of Cups, and the word that stands out here, proposal. So it was offered to her to wear one.
Yeah, I got the Eight of Wands, so that's the information coming in for sure that she had. I got the Devil. We know who that is. But I got Judgment and the Seven of Wands. So the Judgment card, that's cool. But with the Seven of Wands, I don't know. I'm not sure how to take that one, but I still feel like, I mean, that does go along with the offer that you're talking about. The offer was made.
I feel they did.
Or is that her refusal?
I feel like she may have been, because she was looking at this. She had to make this decision. She had to decide whether or not she was going to really do the wire because of what she was. Sorry, the lighting. So, there we go. But I feel like she had enough info. However, that being said, I did a clarification, and I have the FBI card and the green light, and maybe they were asking this because they needed more, because it says what to believe. It's like needing the truth. Maybe she ended up giving them the green light in the end, but I'm seeing she decided she didn't want to, but she's being forced here. I feel like maybe they got it a different way, but
maybe that's the room. Maybe doing a reading to see if they bug the room versus her wearing a wire. Because I got this is the like I said, the proposal of it, the Knight of Cups.
That's right.
I also got the Strength card. Of course, that's a very courageous thing that one would need to do.
Right.
I got the Emperor, so we know what that is. That's the structure, the authority of it all. But then I got the Four of Cups, her refusal of not wanting to wear that wire.
That's what I'm getting with these.
Yeah.
The refusal of her.
So maybe it's your idea what you were saying, Lisa, of the room.
Yeah.
I'll just pull a couple of cards on that to see if maybe the room was.
They got enough information. They're showing me. I'm re-looking at the cards in my mind's eye, listening, and they're showing me that green light is more of they had enough information. I feel like they had enough information. It was like, what do we need? What the truth we need? How can we expose the truth to the best? And I feel like she was able to give them enough without doing the wire. That's what they just dropped in with when I'm re-looking at those cards.
All right. Well, I threw two more. This time I got the World and the Page of Pentacles. So you could totally see that as they got enough.
They have enough.
Yeah.
To move forward.
I got the Death card.
Yeah.
ending of one cycle to another. And then I also got the Page of Pentacles. So
Same.
that they had news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Page of Pentacles.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Cute.
Well, thank you for all the wonderful questions today.
Very nice question.
So today, as we end our time together, we wanted to talk about anger and what a thief it is to us. How anger steals from our mind, body, and spirit when we hold on to it. So that's what we're discussing. So I hope you guys throw in comments and be a part of the discussion. I know that, in my practice of years of, in psychology, what I saw anger do to people and their minds, bodies, and spirits, and literally bringing up blinders, these earmuffs, blinders, and allowing it to fester in their bodies and turn into physical ailments. And getting to the longer you stay in the energy, how far back you recede, like away from your true soul self. And it's like, and it's the harder to come out of it, right? Harder and harder. It's so, yes, exactly. It's so toxic. But I've also been privileged to see a lot of people release the anger and understand the anger, and been given a whole new life where they would have been dead in 3 years and, added on 40 more years, all because of anger. It's a thief, guys. It's a thief in the night.
Yeah, I agree.
Deanne says, yesterday's pain and tomorrow's fear equals anger.
Wow. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Truth. That's well said, Deanne. So any experiences or any thoughts, you guys, that you want to share on this subject?
Well,
go ahead, Lisa.
No, you go ahead.
I remember hearing, and it really resonated me when I heard about anger, that it takes seconds to get angry. You can go from 0 to 100 within seconds, but to come off of that anger, to come back down from it, takes hours. And the fact that just kind of like attacks the body in that way. And I mean, I never discredit any of our emotions because they are there to serve a purpose.
Yeah.
And they are indicators of what's going on with us. So, when you do get angry, there's a reason why you're getting angry. And that's when you want to go deeper to find out what is the reason. Why is this causing that? The trick is you don't want to stay, because it's a lower vibration, and you don't want to stay long in that vibration, because you're just bringing yourself down, and you can't manifest. You can't do a lot when you're in that lower state. So releasing it is going to be of service to you, and to allow yourself to come back into those higher vibrations. But just keep that in mind the next time that you get angry, how long that it takes for you to get off of that anger, and doing different things.
We're all thinking about it right now when you're saying.
Yes, I mean, seriously, it's like, right, it takes a second just to get angry. But yeah,
I mean, a nanosecond.
And it makes sense, because anger is such an impulse. It's your root. I mean, we all get angry. Your first thought is, I get angry if I hit my elbow. You ever hit that spot on your elbow? And you just want to hit
uncomfortable
something.
Angry.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh, stub your toe. But it does take what you're saying with the vibrations, and your reasoning and patience, and take a breath and use your rationalization, and it does take all that extra effort, like you said, to get back to where you need to be. and bring that down, like you said. And then when Debbie was doing when you were saying anger does this and does this, I was thinking it does this too. Anger can stifle you. It can change the way you communicate. It can cause you to not speak. Sometimes it stifles people depending on what the source of that anger is. It'll prevent you from vocalizing what you
vocalizing things that you don't want to vocalize when you're angry. So being mindful of what comes out when you're angry. Right. And that's why a lot of people say, you know what, I'm going to take a minute and go cool off.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say something I'm going to regret.
Yeah. You just want to, stick it to them, right?
Yeah. And so I feel like we need to be proactive about this. And so we have an opportunity we're putting a flashlight on anger right now. So let's be proactive. And how do we do that? Well, let's take inventory of what we get angry at. Let's see. I get really angry really fast when an injustice has happened. I go straight to WTF, and I go straight into that energy. And another place that I get angry is like little things. Like if I'm doing something on the computer and everything starts to go wrong, and it can even just be a little thing and it blocks you out or whatever, and it's just like, what the fuck? And it's like, here I am and all in the peaceful, and it takes, like you said, a nanosecond to get into that that anger. Like, why is this happening? Like yesterday when I go out to go and I have but I chose in the moment not to get to anger because I felt like there was a bigger purpose with it.
Yeah.
It was snowing. You know what I mean? It was like there's a lot of things going on that maybe I shouldn't be on the road. However, I could see how easily I could have gotten into a really frustrated state so there's no sets of keys here for the other car. My car's dead again because literally I just, I've been dealing with this battery issue. It's a brand new battery. So there's something else going on. So I could easily have gone into some of these anger states then. However, what I'm saying is take inventory. Write down the areas that you tend to snap into anger quickly. Let's proactively work on those areas so we're not caught in the moment. And again, anger's okay. We to feel it. Okay, so we feel this injustice. Being angry at injustice is important. However, what do we do with it? Once it comes in, are we going to keep it and allow it to? No, we're going to harness that energy and create it into power to action.
Channel it into something useful.
Thank you, Chris. I'm writing that down. Alternator. I feel like it's something else, like alternator. Of course. Where's my fucking pens? I'm at my desk.
Bring the vibrations. Hang on, Debbie.
I'm kidding.
Reel it in, girl.
I'm kidding.
Exhibit A.
Yes, exactly. This is an example this way.
That's right.
Pause, replay.
Alternator.
I think that's a big one for me, getting angry of when I have these expectations of how things are supposed to go. And when they don't go that way, it's a trigger for me. And of course, injustice as well is huge. But you got to work with it. You got to learn to work with it. What is it that's going to help you? I wish I had it over here. Hold on. I got to show you guys. This is awesome. This helps you anger. Hold on.
Awesome.
I think we are the injustice trio because I'm on board for that. That's the big one for me.
Yeah,
injustice makes me crazy. Plus, I'm all about that too. Yeah, and another one for me is deception. I don't like that very much at all.
Yeah.
Deception makes me angry. Yeah.
All right, guys, can you see this? This is my damn it doll. And it says, whenever things don't go so well and you want to hit the wall and yell, here's a little damn it doll that you can't do without. Just grip it firmly by the legs and find a place to slam it. And as you whack the stuffing out, yell, damn it, damn it, damn it. So damn it.
Nice. I love that.
So it's dammitdial.com. This is a great way just to release anger or anything that you can do, whether going out for a walk or connecting with nature, getting yourself grounded.
That's perfect.
Getting grounded.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't torn the stuffing out of this doll yet.
I was going to say that doll's intact. That's pretty good.
Pretty good. I've been managing my anger pretty well.
Right. That's excellent.
Yeah. And, I feel like sometimes, you talked about hitting your funny bone or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
when you're walking around and you stub that toe or you do, and it jolts you back in and you're like, what? Like, and it does, it creates that little instant thing of anger. Like, why did that have to happen? Like that. And I feel like those moments are meant to pay attention. All right, we've got our attention. Let's pay attention to whatever the deeper issue that we need to look at. So in those moments, it'd be good to pause and go, okay, I'm going to pay attention. What do I need to look at here? Because there is no need for that stubbing of that toe or the hitting of the
right.
Mm-hmm.
You always stare down the object that did it to you. Like if you hit it on the doorway, you're looking at the doorway like,
you're like,
how could you?
What? What do you want? Bring it.
Try it again.
You want some of this? That's right. So Deanne, makes bread and gets that out. Awesome. And I just encourage everyone, let's be proactive. Let's not be reactive. Let's be proactive on this and have an understanding. So when those things hit, we're like, okay, we're in this space again. We have an understanding of why, where, what, when, why, where with this. So we don't allow it to overtake us, but we can let it empower us.
Cindy Lou says, good thing, what is it? Where'd it go? Good thing doors don't wear earrings. Get there, right? When you're
okay. I'm going to tear.
All right. The earrings are coming off. Tucking my hair in.
That's right. Let me take off my, come on.
Get the glasses off. I do too. Mine comes out, and if I've been touched with anger, because it flies right out of my mouth first.
You and me both.
And Suzanne, that's awesome to laugh in it. It kind of lightens that up, so it's not able to get its talons in you, right?
Yeah.
The anger that can also revisit, my spirit team wants me to speak up on this real quick before we say goodbye. And that's childhood stuff and people. So if we're holding anger and bitterness, because it turns into that bitterness, right? And then it's poison. Once it turns into that bitterness, it's poison. And it takes a little bit more to get that poison out of your system, right?
Absolutely.
And understanding. So if there's some of us that have some of that going on towards people, I encourage you to go ahead and really dive into that a little bit more, and do some healing and getting start flushing out some of that poison.
Because all that stuff will turn into ailments as well.
It does. It just does
in your body. So you really want to release that. And I just remembered I got so angry this past week, and I literally went in my car and I screamed at the top of my lungs.
Yeah. Perfect.
And I just screamed and I cried, and just allowing to release. And tapping is another amazing thing for releasing anger. If you guys aren't familiar with tapping, check out the Tapping Solution. I also have videos on tapping, but you just want to release that energy. Let it go.
I was thinking about my my personal angry cry is what I call it. When I get
the good ugly angry cry.
The ugly angry cry, and then I'm pissed that I'm crying, and then it makes me more angry. So if you ever see me just bawling, I'm
Let me
mad.
see. Yeah. Oh, totally. That's another thing. And then I get madder because I'm crying.
Right,
Exactly.
I'm like,
Yes.
mad. So, yeah, I love that. And part of being proactive is doing that. Before you even get to the mad state, do you know how people, you dance, you do yoga, you do all these things to keep everything aligned and moving. Take some time and scream into a towel. Do that a few times in the day just to release some of that may have attached without us knowing it. Screaming into your towel or whatever, and releasing. It's good for you. And after you've done that, doesn't it just you're invigorated, right, Sonja? You have a new release on a new perspective.
Yeah,
because you've released
like
that.
you said, get rid of the poison. Look at it as poison.
Yep.
It. Yeah.
Releasing that poison. And you can literally think of things. So if you're thinking of that person that you're bitter and angry at and you want to release that, but you can't yet, purposely scream and have them in your mind to start releasing that. Yeah. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. So let's release some of that 2021 stuff that we may be carrying forward. And then of course, past stuff, but let's be proactive. That way it doesn't own us. We own it, right? We're the boss.
Absolutely.
That's
The
right.
brand creators.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Love that. Yes, we're the creators. Love you, family, and please take care of yourselves this week. We'll see you. We will see you in the next days. Yeah. We all have stuff going on in our channels. Please check us out. We all offer private readings, so please check us out for that if you would like a private reading. Yeah, so we will. And the classes too. If you're interested in the class that Kim and I are offering, we're doing the 10-week class. It's at discounted price as it's together, and it's the last one we're throwing out before we get into the next level up. This is foundational. So check that out too. That's in the community page and on Kim's page as well. So anyways, just a little commercial before we go. I love you guys. Sonja, Lisa, thank you so much for being here.
Love you so much.
Thank you.
And so we'll see you all again. And please reach out to each other and to us if you have any questions or need us during the week. We don't want to leave anybody hanging in this community, right?
Absolutely.
All right.